Hey, Yoshi! Why don't you come on down here and hang out with your friendly neighborhood clown? You see, I don't have very many friends, and I'd love for you to be my special friend. I've got balloons. Well, what about this? I heard you like potatoes. Okay, that's it.
Hungry and thirsty.
Alright, come on, Pug. I gotta drag some other chicken to the sewer.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. And if this is the first video you're ever watching of me, hello. Welcome to Clown Week. Yes, for the next few videos, me and my brothers and sisters will be in town talking about the freaks, the creeps, and the clowns in your community. Michelle thought it would be such a good idea for a bunch of clowns to talk about a bunch of clowns. Hi guys, before we start, I really should introduce myself. My name is Michelle McDaniel. I'm a personal trainer, a proud mother of a pug, and a past theater nerd gone grown-up cosplayer, cosplaying as It, the murderous but quite cute clown. And this is my channel. My thoughts will probably offend you, where I share my thoughts that will probably offend at least one person. And you know the drill by now. And if you don't, you do now. If there's anything offending you right now, let us know in the comment section. This is the place to do it. And while you're down there, you might as well hit that subscribe button, because I post 1 to 2 times a week, sometimes 3, and sometimes dressed in a variety of characters, which is perfect for today's video topic. Today we are diving into the odd world of a popular YouTuber called Trisha Paytas, who you guys have said is acting quite clownish. You guys are saying she deserves to be in my butt face Hall of Fame, right next to Little Ed from 90 Day Fiancé. So we are gonna decide right here, right now. Shall she be awarded? Shall I drag her into the depths of my sewer? Let's get into it. Trisha Paytas has been on a give me attention rampage for a few weeks now, and I have not been following it at all because it was just a lot, and I didn't understand why people were making such a big deal of it. From what I understood before I started really looking into it and watching the videos and seeing what was going on, she ended up calling a girl crazy.
There's a girl, disassociated or something, I think his name, she's British, and like I watched it and I was like, oh, like she seems crazy.
And the girl that she called crazy ended up having a mental disorder.
Oopsie.
So in my head, without doing all the research or understanding what went on, I was like, okay, we know Trisha kind of talks too much. She probably called this girl crazy.
She seems crazy.
She didn't know that she had a mental disorder. All she has to do is just say sorry and we can all move on. But now that I actually looked into it, it's pretty bad. Trisha is freaking up and she keeps freaking up. A YouTube channel called Disassociated DID is a channel that educates people that have DID, aka Dissociative Identity Disorder. DID is previously known as multiple personality disorder, is thought to be a complex psychological condition that is likely caused by many factors, including severe trauma during early childhood, usually extreme repetitive physical, sexual, or emotional abuse. Dissociative identity disorder is a severe form of dissociation, a mental process which produces a lack of connection in a person's thoughts, memories, feelings, actions, or sense of identity. Dissociative identity disorder is thought to stem from a combination of factors that may include trauma experienced by the person with the disorder. The dissociative aspect is thought to be a coping mechanism. The person literally shuts off or disassociates himself from a situation or experience that's too violent, traumatic, or painful to assimilate with the conscious self. Nin, who is the creator of the channel, has been diagnosed by a professional that she has DID, and she shares the information to the world to help bring awareness, because I will completely admit I did not know what DID was, and you guys kept commenting that Trisha was pretending to have DID, and I didn't know what that was. All I know is that Trisha loves to pretend. But then I did a little research and I was like, okay, let's give Trisha a little bit of slack. She probably spoke out of her butthole without really, knowing what was going on. I've been in that situation before. Remember I told you that story of the guy that kept like blinking at me and making all these weird facial expressions, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with your face, you weirdo? Just because he kept staring at me, and he ended up having Tourette's, and I was like, you're pretty cute, and I fell in love. Yeah, that story's down there, I'll link it.
Tourette's is like a cough or a sneeze. It isn't contagious like some people think.
And a lot of people who do not know what DID is or didn't know that someone had it, if they were talking to a person or like was watching a video and all of a sudden there's just some switch going off in that person and they change into a completely different individual, different personality, they'd most likely be like, what the heck is going on? Because they don't know. And all Trisha had to do was say, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend everyone. Nope. Instead of that, she decided to do the complete opposite and say that she also has DID, so it's completely okay that she called her crazy. A YouTuber called Anthony Padilla, who had Nin from Dissociative DID on his show and saw Trisha claiming she has it and says this: claiming you have dissociative identity disorder is not a cool excuse to mock people in the community and call them crazy. And Trisha, her, you know, extra self, went insane.
You, Anthony Padilla, I don't care if this gets monetized. Fuck you for like acting like some sort of white knight.
Went on a huge tirade against Anthony.
You watched my video and you made an assumption saying I'm mocking people with dissociative identity disorder. What the you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stop it. Just this face, she is going in.
Watch it, you dumb little prick.
And the most common quote that I'm seeing being taken from these videos is, when did I mock them?
When did I mock them?
And you will see just how much she mocked them in this video. And now Trisha is down to prove that she does have DID. So now that you're all caught up, that's what we're going to be doing today. Watching Trisha prove to all of us that she does, in fact, have DID. So Trisha, as far as I know, at the time that I'm filming this video, has 5 different alters. Trixie, which is her 10, Tobalter, T, which is not of this world, most likely one of my brothers, and Tyranny and Tyson, twin boys. Tyranny is the crazy one and Tyson is the sensitive one. So how did she prove to all of us that she in fact has DID? Instead of going to a professional and actually getting diagnosed, she just shows us live footage of her switching. What's better proof than that? So she posted a video called Reviewing Chick-fil-A Spicy Sandwich. Normal, right? That's what she always does, but oh look, what is this? The next day, she films another video titled Reviewing Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Sandwich, claiming, oh my god, I had no clue I posted this. It must have been one of my alters. I didn't know. So in the first video, she's acting very different than her normal Trisha.
We're going to be doing a little bit of a spin on the mukbang game.
She's slurring words.
It's 2013. Talk about a mukbang.
She's speaking a lot quieter than normal.
So many people are doing mukbangs now. I'm like, okay, we get it.
We all know Trish is loud as she thinks she sees Peter Pan.
I legit thought Peter Pan was in my yard. Whoa. Is that your shadow, Peter? Peter, is that your shadow? Catch it before it runs away.
And in the second Chick-fil-A review video, she's kind of similar in my opinion.
Hey guys, what is up today? We are going to be reviewing a new fast food product from the new chain restaurant, Chick-fil-A.
So not quite like the first video, but not quite like Trisha either. But you guys, she caught the switch right on camera. Are you ready for the complete proof that we all need to believe her? Groundbreaking footage is about to come through. Everyone who didn't believe her is gonna look completely stupid. Not Trisha. Everyone else is gonna look dumb because she's about to prove this.
This is the new spicy chicken sandwich. I get mine with no pickles.
So basically she takes a bite out of the sandwich and says,
I'm gonna get this to go back in the oven for a little longer.
and she sticks it back into the bag that the sandwich came in, because I'm guessing in Trishy land, the wrapping is an oven.
Go back in the oven for a little longer.
Jesus, Sky Daddy, Buddha, somebody, Shane Dawson, come get your friend. I'm guessing, does she think people that have DID are just stupid?
Go back in the oven for a little longer.
Dumb?
When did I mock them?
Trisha, I am not a therapist. I am a clown that's not too fond of children. But I don't think one of the side effects of DID is stupidity. So she puts it back in the oven for 20 seconds, sets her alarm.
I feel like I set a timer. I can't give a fair assessment.
And then the alarm ding goes off and she switches.
All done. All right, let's try this again. Looks like a spicy chicken sandwich, yes?
And she says,
Someone took a bite out of it.
Okay, let's say that she did switch. Who in the holy heck would open their Chick-fil-A sandwich bag, see that there is a big old bite taken out of it, and then decide to take a bite out of the sandwich in the same spot that some random person took a bite out of? Shane Dawson! Get your friend before I do. In another video titled "My Alter Switch Caught on Camera Live Footage," we see another set of proof that she does have DID and that she does switch. I mean, look at this thumbnail. Eyes crossed. People with DID, they always cross their eyes and morph into the next alter.
When did I mock them?
I actually did heavy research on DID. And by that I mean I looked up a few things on Google and watched about 4 or 5 videos from Nin. So if I get something wrong, sorry. In the video, she didn't cross her eyes from what I saw. Maybe I missed something, but I watched the whole thing. I didn't see her start crossing her eyes. So why it's in the thumbnail is beyond my thought process.
When did I mock them?
Anyway, so let's get to this live footage. So Trisha hobbles into her kitchen with a camera already set up. That's very convenient. She's starting to get water, then all of a sudden there's the big old switch right there, caught on camera. The camera that is conveniently set up in her kitchen at the perfect angle. And she starts acting like a child, complaining that she's hungry.
Hungry and thirsty.
Breaks out a bag of Doritos and fruit roll-up. Throwback, by the way. Loved those. She also stares at the camera. Balls up the fruit roll-up and shoves it in her mouth. Another throwback. That's literally how I used to eat my fruit roll-up. And then right when she's about to swallow the fruit roll-up, she switches back to Trisha. She's confused, she's flustered. Her stomach is killing her because she just ate so much food. Which makes no sense. She ate about 6 Doritos. Okay, correction. 3 Doritos. And she didn't even swallow the fruit roll-up. And in all those mukbang videos, she's eaten way more than that. So after her episode, she needs the water that she was originally getting before her switch. So she goes to the refrigerator and starts getting her water after that really just intense episode of whatever just went on. And she just leans down in a very dramatic crouch and the video just shuts off. So people who didn't believe her, now look at you. You look so dumb, don't ya?
I'm gonna go back in the oven for a little longer.
She threw her cup on the floor. She ate Doritos. She almost ate a full fruit roll-up. She crossed her eyes. She thought Peter Pan was in her backyard.
Is that your shadow, Peter? Peter, is that your shadow?
And she caught it all on camera. So you guys who are judging Trisha, you're the ones who look dumb.
I'm gonna go back in the oven for a little longer.
She proved it. She did that. She also proved that her alters love to eat loud. And for the people who don't know, I have misophonia. If you eat loud around me, just know that I have imagined grabbing your body and dragging you down into the sewers, whether you're a kid or an adult. Okay? And the whole time, Trisha ate very loudly, and I sat through it while my ears bled thoroughly. And I don't like when my ears bleed. Why does not one of her personalities believe in eating with their mouth? Like this. Something I noticed that in her Meet My Alters video is that her alter tyranny lies a lot.
Tierney's catty, slutty, lies a lot.
She literally said that her alter lies a lot.
Lies a lot.
So that's really all I needed. She just admitted that her alter ego lies. Trisha has been caught in a variety of different lies. And I think we just caught Trisha actually telling the truth for once.
Lies a lot.
So now time to answer the question, does Trisha Paytas belong on My Thoughts Will Probably Offend You's famous, everyone knows of this prize, Butt Face Hall of Fame with Ed from 90 Day Fiancé? Yes, for all of this, but also because she eats with her mouth open. No one makes its ears bleed. Put her up. Congrats, Trisha, you made it. Anyway, I've got to make a call really quick. Hey, Hey, Laughing Jack. Yeah, make sure to clear your schedule. You've got to come down to earth and, yeah, talk about that weirdo from 90 Day Fiancé. Yep, let's get him. Tune in next time to see my brother. He's coming.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy.